It's the Refined Reseller. Thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you a be on the lookout item, a BOLO item that is worth a lot of money, and it doesn't matter if it's working or not. Plus, I'm going to show you some other items I recently sold on eBay. But before I do, please take the time to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. Now, let's go. So it's been a couple of weeks since I posted a what I sold video. That's because I've been busy at work. I've been busy on eBay. I've been busy with YouTube. But 2021 is turning out to be so far the best year I have ever had selling on eBay. Things are going really well. One of the reasons is I now have more items than I have ever had for sale before. I have close to 1,300 items. I am going to soon, I think probably in a couple of months, be up to 1,500 items because I still have about 400 items I need to list. So things are going really well. So let's go see what I recently sold, and I'm going to show you that BOLO item I'm talking about. Here is the BOLO item, the be on the lookout for item. It's a Nintendo Gamecube Game Boy player with a player startup disc. Now, I bought this at a garage sale. It was dirty. I had to clean it up. I had no way of testing it as it did not have the connection, and I didn't have anything to connect it to. So when I listed it, I very clearly put in the title, untested. I put it on auction, started the bidding, I think at $49.99. I received 19 bids, and it ended up selling for $152.50 untested. If I knew it worked, I'm assuming I could have gotten more for it, but I didn't know if it worked. So I'm going to keep an eye out for this. I see Nintendo products all the time at garage sales. I don't know a lot about them, but now I know about this one, and I did really, really well with it. I paid $5 for it, so keep an eye out for Nintendo GameCube Game Boy players. And I think the reason it got this high is because I also had the startup disc, which is probably just as valuable, if not more valuable, than the player itself. Here's another one. I bought it at the same garage sale, and this is a GameCube player, a DOL001. Again, untested, no startup disc or anything like that, and it sold for $21.50. Next up is this really cool item. I bought this at a friend of mine's antique store. It's a vintage wrought iron horse boot scraper from the 1940s. It has some nice patina to it, very, very heavy. I thought I could have gotten more than I did. I had it listed for $4.99, put it on sale for $3.49, and sold it for $2.50. Half of what I originally had asked for it. I paid $100 for it. So I was just ready to get rid of it and make some money. Again, things are only worth as much as someone is willing to pay for them. And I went ahead and I took the $250, but a very unique item. Here are 6 library Greek to English dictionaries. I bought a bunch of these at an estate sale or a garage sale, I'm sorry, and I've done very, very well with them. I had them listed for $249 and took a best offer of $224.10. So when you see books like these, pick them up. They translate the Greek into English for the different biblical library stuff. Here's another one. This one sold for $35. I had it listed for $59.99, but again, I've made my money over and over and over again. Here's a pair of shoes from Johnston & Murphy. They are black wingtip Oxfords. They were brand new. This is like new old stock from the 1980s. I bought about 6 or 7 very similar pairs, and I actually sold one pair for like $325. I had these listed for $169.99, and I took a best offer of $135. If you can find shoes like this that are in very good condition, and you can get them for $5, $10, $15, I would suggest that you do buy them because, as you can see, I did very well with these. Then I saw this pair of Harley Davidson men's Delinquent skull black leather motorcycle boots. I had them listed for $74.99, sold them for $52.49. I think I paid $25 for these, which is more than I normally pay because generally I do very well with Harley Davidson, but for some reason it is just not selling as it once did, and I'm going to think twice before I buy another pair of these boots. Even though I doubled my money, that's not really my game plan. I want to make much more than just doubling my money when I buy an item. And here is a pair of Compass 360 Meridian stocking foot breathable waders. Bought these at a garage sale. I paid $10 for them. They were brand new in the box. Had them listed for $59.99 and sold them for $42.99. So I made 4 times my money, which is more like it. But again, I try for higher than that. Here is brand new. Again, always look for brand new in the box items. This is a Maxell 8mm camcorder videotape, pack of 2. I sold them for $13.99. Now, these are some vintage Christmas ornaments made out of mercury glass. These are pine cones. I paid $1 for these. Had them listed for $24.99, and I did sell them for $18, and it is February. I'm sorry, it's March. It's not February. It's March, and you know, Christmas is more than 9 months away, but look, I just sold a Christmas ornament, so I'll go ahead and take that. Again, paid $1 for them. I sold this Game of Risk from Parker Brothers. It's a very nice set. Had it listed for $24.99, sold it for $17.49. It took a while to sell. I was kind of surprised it took as long as it did, but I did get rid of it. Here is the Simpsons photo mosaic puzzle, brand new in the box. I paid $2 for it. I took a best offer of $16. I know that's kind of low, but I had it for $29.99 for probably 7 or 8 months. I like Bart Simpson. I like the Simpsons. I thought it would have sold quicker because I have sold other Simpson products in the past, but this one took quite a while. So, you know, I paid $2 for it and sold it for $16. This is a Super Bowl 37 cap. Tampa Bay, they won the Super Bowl that year, and this one sold for $19.99. Then I saw the set of ET glasses. I thought they were pretty cool. I picked these up for, I think, 50 cents a piece. I didn't do very well with them. I sold them for $10. But anyway, ET, I just wanted to show this to you because it's kind of vintage, and they did sell. So kind of keep an eye out for ET stuff, especially if it's from the 1980s. Now, this is a Coogee, I think, you know, Coogee, however you say it. But anyway, it's a Coogee's men's shirt. I bought this at Goodwill, and I paid $5 for it. I thought I could get $39 for it, but obviously I could not because I had it listed for more than a year, and somebody came along and offered me $10, so I was very happy to get rid of it. Here is an Once sport jacket. I paid $10 for this, and I originally had it listed for $39.99, and I took a best offer of $20 because I am getting rid of all of my clothing. And let me tell you more about that. So let me tell you this about selling clothing, especially if you're a new eBay seller or if you're thinking about selling on eBay. You may see some videos on YouTube about people who go to Goodwill, buy all of these items, and talk about how much money they are going to make with those items. For the most part, I'm not saying it's not true, but it's not as easy as it looks because most of the items at a Goodwill are very common items. And if you pay $6 or $7 for a piece of clothing, you think you can get $39, $49 for it. I'm just telling you straight up, it is not going to happen. It's going to sit a very, very long time, and that item you paid $7 or $8 for, you may be able to get $12, $13, $14, $15 for it, and you make a very, very small profit. So again, I'm not saying it's not going to work for you if you start out on eBay selling clothing that you bought at Goodwill, but I would say probably 60 to 70% of the people who try that, they probably fail because, again, the items are just too common, they take too long to sell, and there is not very much profit. So my advice to you is, especially if you're a new eBay seller, do not start out by selling clothes. Moving right along, this is a vintage Beatles trading card collection. This is just 5 cards. I think I bought 300 of these at an estate sale, and I sold these 5 cards right here for $9.99. They are vintage. It is the Beatles, and they're from 1964. Okay, so now let's talk about some record albums. In the last 2 weeks, I have sold 37 record albums. I'm not going to show all 37 to you. I'm only going to show you some that had some really nice value, and I will tell you why they sold for as much as they did. This is Van Duren, Are You Serious? A record album from 1977. Put it on auction. I got 6 bids, and it sold for $46.77. Now, I've never heard of Van Duren, and you probably haven't either. That means it's a very kind of like hard to find album, an unknown artist as far as I know. I had no idea who he was. It just goes to show you that the weirder or the if you come across albums that you've never seen before and you have no idea who the artist is, if you can get them for 50 cents a dollar, you may want to give it a shot. The common stuff is not going to sell for $46.77, but this one did. Here's another one. This is the band The Last Waltz. It's a 3 record album set, and it sold for $49.99. This is Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. It sold for $29.99. Nick Cave does the theme song to the Netflix series Peaky Blinders. You probably have heard the song before, so when I saw this, I knew that it would sell. This is the 13th Floor Elevators. It sold for $26. I put it on auction, and I got 3 bids. And this is Dr. John, the Night Tripper. I had about 4 Dr. John albums. This one sold for $33 on auction with 4 bids. Now, let's talk about these planes just very briefly. I bought 600 of these planes. They are airplane model kits from the 1960s and 1970s. If you'd like to check out that video, just click the link right above. It'll take you right to it. I sold 32 of these in the last 2 weeks. I'm not going to, waste your time showing the 32 that I sold, but I just want to give you an example. This is a monogram plane. It's a snap tight. You do not have to glue it. You do not have to paint it. You simply snap it together, and it sold for $19.99. Just wanted to show that to you, and I'm selling those planes, generally about 2 or 3 a day, and I'm very happy with the way those sales are going. So there you have it, some items I recently sold on eBay. So far, 2021 has been great for me, and I hope it has been for you too. And I hope you learned something from watching this video. I hope you saw some items that you will go find at garage or estate sales and sell on eBay just like I did. So as always, this is the refined reseller saying, hey, if you did learn something, please take the time to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post another video. That's it for now. I'll see you next time.